If I gotta choose between going overseas and finding a woman that was raised to be a wife and be submissive to her husband and cater to the family, put the family first, why the hell would I not choose that over in the States where I'm gonna deal with a woman who is going to put herself first, not the family, who was not raised to be a wife, and who was taught to look at submissiveness as a weakness instead of a strength? Why should I have to waste my time fighting that battle when I could just go overseas and find what I want already pre-made? What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rome back with another video. Before we get started, make sure you please like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. On the road to 20,000 subs. Let's get it. So if you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Now let's go ahead and jump into it. And by the way, the beat tape just dropped midnight last night, you guys. Go ahead and check that out. I always leave the link in the description. Alright, so where it says music by, and then you'll see the link. That'll lead you to the beat tape. Alright, a lot of people have been asking for it. So in case you did forget, it did drop at midnight last night. Alright, so go ahead and check that out. And then I'm also going to be dropping volume 2, Show Your Work. I'm going to be dropping that probably Black Friday. Alright, so just keep that in the back of your head. Alright. Now, today I am going to be reacting to a TikTok clip that was sent by a subscriber. And what do you know, bro? We got another guy dick policing.
Bruh. We do not care.
This is really starting to become very, very, very strange. And I want to say guys who talk like this, they have good intentions. But it's like the more I listen to them, the more they just sound like the women that complain about guys going abroad and getting passports. But I don't know. I want to get y'all, I'm going to break this down. It's about 3 minutes long, but I want to get y'all thoughts on this as well. Because there were actually a couple points that I somewhat agree with, but at the same time I didn't, because some of the reasons that he mentioned were under false pretenses, if you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into it, man. That way y'all can get a better idea what I'm talking about. Let's get it.
Time to talk to the passport boys. And if you are unfamiliar with who I'm referring to, these are the brothers who have made it a point to go outside the country to find wives because American black women are just too difficult to deal with. They won't submit, etc., etc.
Okay, and what part of that is untrue? That's what I want to know. And this is something I was thinking about yesterday. Do you realize that black women are physically superior than any other race, but they're the least desired? Think about that for a minute, fellas. Black women, black people in general, we're physically superior than other races, including the women. But the women are the least desired out of all other races. Why is that?
I'm a PhD.
She belongs to the streets.
I don't know. Maybe because they don't want to submit? Jesus. Let's keep it moving.
First thing I want to ask is, why?
These nuts.
You do realize women outnumber men 3 to 1. I believe there's 170 million women in the country of America. So you mean to tell me out of all 170 million, you can't find one American woman that is going to give you what you want? With all the dating technologies, with all the dating apps, with the technology, with the internet, you mean to tell me you can't just go across state lines and find you a wife?
I'm glad he mentioned the dating technology, because there's a stat that shows about 80 to 90% of women are only checking for about 10-20% of guys on dating apps. So I'm glad you mentioned that. You literally just walked yourself into a hole when you said that. Dumbass.
You look so dumb.
Killing me, bro. See, that just goes to show you, when people like him speak, they don't do any homework. It's literally all opinion. Let's keep it moving.
And second of all, it really doesn't sound like you're going overseas to find love. It seems like you're trying to go overseas, find a woman that you think is dumb, train her up and groom her to be a submissive housewife so you can walk all over her. It doesn't really sound like you're looking for a wife or a love. It sounds like you're looking for a slave.
I'm glad he mentioned that too. Slave. Okay. Well, in the country of the United States, sir, these women expect us to have all the responsibility with no authority.
What the French toast?
And there's a guy by the name of Rollo Tomaso that called that slavery. So tell me what you think about that. If I gotta choose between going overseas and finding a woman that was raised to be a wife and be submissive to her husband and cater to the family, put the family first, why the hell would I not choose that over in the States where I'm gonna deal with a woman who is going to put herself first, not the family, who was not raised to be a wife, and who was taught to look at submissiveness as a weakness instead of a strength? Why should I have to waste my time fighting that battle when I could just go overseas and find what I want already pre-made? Like, ridiculous. We don't have to go over here and find... These women are not dumb. If these women were really dumb, I wouldn't have a woman in my email over here trying to do a collaboration with me and she's all the way in the Philippines. If these women were really dumb, they wouldn't be in my email reaching out to me telling me that I'm doing a good job or answering questions that I have. If anything, they looking at American women like y'all dumb because all y'all do is scream oppression and y'all got way more opportunities than these women in the other foreign countries.
Bruh.
So you tell me which group of women are really dumb. Let's go.
That just does whatever you tell her to. But I want to let you guys in on a few things. I watch 90 Day Fiance religiously. Love the show. Love the show. And one thing I see on 90 Day Fiance is that when the people go overseas and they find love and they bring them over here, it doesn't happen just like that. They may be able to get them over here, but they may not be able to keep them over here because that takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of paperwork. Do you have that much time to spend on somebody? And let's say you go through all that and you make it through the other side and she's officially an American citizen and y'all can get married. There's no guarantee she's going to stay here. There's always a chance that a law might get passed where she could get deported. Also, let's say you go over there. Let's say you want to go over there because you fell in love with their country. You do also, again, realize that you're going to have to abide by the customs of that country. You have to throw away all your American shit out the window. Because in some cultures, they don't believe in PDA. So you can go get a kiss from your wife outside if you want. You might get shot in the face. Now,
this is one of the few cases where I think he is correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, fellas. There are certain areas, and I don't know which countries they are, whatever the case may be, where I think public affection is against the rules. I'm not sure where that's at. If y'all know, let me know. I would advise guys to stay away from there, honestly. Simple. But anywhere else, you're going to have your rules. But as long as you're just staying out the way, focused on your work and your family, peaceful. It's like, bro, we're going to these other countries for peace, for our peace of mind. Why the hell would we go to these other countries and start some BS? See what I mean? Like, dude, this guy doesn't know what crowd of people he talking to, or he doesn't really understand the men that are in this movement. Let's keep it moving.
Also, in some countries, the father gives their daughter away to a man. And the man who wants to marry that woman has to pay a fee. And you don't know what their currency might add up to in $1 million. It may cost like 500 kugels in whatever country you're from, but that might equal out to 50 grand in America. Do you have 50 grand?
Do you know the currency exchange rate?
Do you believe how dumb you look right now?
I like a lot of these countries we talk about. I'm like, the US dollar stretches a lot further in these other countries.
You win.
And these people kill me. Y'all, with the entitled mindset that women have in the West, y'all sitting over here acting like a man ain't got to spend a dime to get a woman in the US. Y'all sound retarded. Y'all sound remedial. I almost said it, bro. He almost got me out of my he almost got me out of my character. Let's keep it moving.
Also, the way you guys talk about women on TikTok, y'all do realize those foreign women hear you, right? TikTok is not just in America. It is an international thing. And those international women that you want so bad, they hear how you talk about women and how stupid and how ignorant you sound. So do you think they're going to want you Are you willing to take that L to get rejected in more than one country? And last but not least, there's no guarantee that that person is going to be with you for the right reasons. How do you know that that person just doesn't want a green card to get into America? These are all the things I suggest you guys think about before you guys rush to other countries because you're just sick of black women. That is all.
And then that smart aleck ass smile. I swear, bruh. Guys like him are starting to get on my nerves, bro. Most of those women don't want to come back to the States. And you be surprised, fella. They see what we see when it comes to the women in these states. These international women that you claim, that you talking about, they clown on these women just like we do. And like I said earlier, why? Because these women wish that they had the opportunities that the women in our country have, because they would be far more appreciative of it. But they're not. That's why they welcome us with open arms when we come to their country. Because they understand our value and they know what we have to offer. And y'all need to quit acting like people in this group don't do their homework. Like we don't take the time to check out customs. Like we don't take the time to check which countries we can go to, which country we can't go to. I'm like, I've already done the homework. I'm like, it's one of the reasons why I'm upset that I potentially might not be able to go to Argentina, because I got a felony that's over a decade old. Because I heard they got the best steaks. I like steak. I'm a steak person. That kind of breaks my heart that I can't go, that I potentially might not be able to go to Argentina. Because that was a list of places that I wanted to go. So, quit acting like people ain't doing their homework, bro. These guys need to quit dick policing, bro. Y'all look and sound like women.
Beta.
And feminine. Stop. Please, bro. Please quit pandering to women so damn much.
Bruh.
Because if pandering to women like this really worked, dude, most black women would be married. Facts. But that won't be the case because most black women are obese and overweight. But that's another story for another day, man. I'm going to go ahead and end it here, you guys. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. And hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. And again, please check out my beat tape. It just dropped last night, all right? Click the link in the description if you want access to it, all right? Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.